It's the month of May, which can only mean the Indy 500 is nearly upon us once again, and to celebrate, what a perfect time to try and complete my PS1 Triple Crown. So I've already beaten the Monaco Grand Prix and the Le Mans 24-hour race, twice for each, on the PS1. So it just leaves the Indy 500, and when it comes to the Indy 500 on the PS1, there is only one officially licensed rendition that I can find. It's called Indy 500. It was released in 1997. It was oddly enough not released in America for some slightly odd reason. And it was an odd little game. Lots of simulation elements wrapped up in a very arcadey presentation.
Are you going to break the machine? No! Leave him behind.
Like, very arcadey. Last time we crashed out of qualifying, so I had to start from the back, managed to work our way up to 8th, but there were a lot of caution periods caused by yours truly because the handling model is difficult. There's no analog, D-pad only. So here we go, attempt number 2 at Indy 500 and a PS1 Triple Crown. And if you watched the first attempt, I'm sure there's only one question on your mind. Are you going to break the machine? Yes, welcome back to Indy 500 on the PS1, a game that I knew nothing about before deciding I wanted to do a PS1 Triple Crown, and I actually come to really enjoy this slightly weird little game. So a quick reminder of the settings. Once again, we are on the hardest difficulty and the longest race distance, which in this game is 45 laps. Yellow flags are on, but it seems like we are the only person that can cause caution periods. I don't think the AI have accidents, so it's basically a you f up mode. Car damage is on, which, you know, we can lose wings, but we could also total it and retire, so need to stay out of the walls just in case. We wrecked it in qualifying last time. Once again, I'm going to go to the flame car because I am 5. Gears are set to manual, acceleration is set to A, which if I didn't get a manual with the game, but I'm pretty sure acceleration A means top speed over acceleration, whereas D is going to be acceleration over top speed. I think. It literally might be the other way around. I actually don't know. Soft tyres. I've taken a lot of the fuel out for the qualifying run, and then this time round I'm being way more aggressive on the wings. So I'm going to lower the rear wing, keep the front wing in the middle to kind of help with the turn-in. Alright then, here we go. So qualifying on this, not like the real Indy qualifying here. I think we've got 3 laps, 1 out lap and 2 flying laps, and we crashed out last time, so if I don't complete the run, you're at the back, simple as. Oh, and also I found out that everyone just joins the track from there instead of going around the infield to join the track on the back straight as they do in real life. We're off and running. Oh no!
Are you going to break the machine?
Oddly enough, to prepare for this, I've not actually played the game. The last time I played it was the last video. To prepare, I watched the last video to remind myself, but I have completely forgotten how bad the handling is. Oh my god. And I've decided to go aggressive with the setup. What on earth am I doing?
Okay, last one lap.
Okay, just gotta try and be a little bit better around here. Dabbing. This is where we binned it last time and didn't actually finish. Oh, I'm having to dab the controller a lot. I'm literally... It's like when you see people play video games in movies and they're just like tapping every button. It's like, you're not really playing that. This is actually what it looks like. Oh no. Oh no. I can't believe I actually underfueled it for qualifying. I wondered why it was slowing down. Okay, well, I've completed qualifying. The fastest lap laps, 37 seconds, and I've gotten nowhere near that on either occasion. Once again, deja vu, I don't have a good feeling about this. What a f***ing surprise. Okay, well that was... I feel like I've been eating a lot of humble pie on the channel recently. I've been I'm not great anyway, but I've been really bad. Okay, let's do some tweaks. I am not going to change the acceleration. I'm going to fill the car back up. Right, and then this. I might just up the rear wing by 1. I'm going to go with level 2 and 2. And I'm sure you're sitting there now thinking, asking, why would you do that? But I know if I can just force myself to drive the car with lower downforce, I will be quicker. I may live to regret ever starting a YouTube channel, but let's just go with it. Let's see how we go. Here we go then. Once again, we are the last of the 3 AD gun flame cars.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine!
Yes, that famous phrase, start your engine. So, we're quite spread out, but here we go. The Indy 500 is underway. Let's not have a caution straight away. I'm going to be very gentle into 1. Oh! At least it's not been a caution immediately, but I've lost a lot of time. And we've already been asked if we're going to break the machine. Slow, gentle. Oh. Like, did he just, like, slam on the brakes mid-corner at Indianapolis? Already the leader flying away, but this is good so far.
Are you going to break the machine?
Oh, for God's sake. I've got to say, it's been pretty tough going in these early laps. I mean, we're doing well, but at the same time, really, like, not smooth overtaking, just like one grinding to a halt. So, it seemed like a full tank would last us about 10 laps. The hard tyre would last us about 8 or 9. I'm on the soft tyres to start, so I've started quite aggressively. And I don't think I was ever on the soft tyres long enough before a caution to know how long they lasted. So we'll find out, hopefully. Going 4 laps. Then one of the things I also realised, though, admittedly, is I said, oh, the tyres last about 9 laps, but every single stint I had on every tyre, I was going sideways. Oh, and there's the call. After just 4 laps, the softs are gone. And I think we keep an eye on, obviously, the position count as we cross the start-finish line. That will go down as other cars are in the pits. There are some very odd strategies. But we're doing okay. We're up to 18th. Without any major incidents, I was about to say. We had issues with this purple one the last time as well, if I remember rightly. Yeah, sod off. Okay, so we're going to go in the pits this time around. Again, it's the incorrect entry in real life. I should be on the infield now. What we're going to do, as the cars in this game do, fire in, and I'm going to run. I'm going to run the medium tyre, and I'm not going to fill up on fuel. It's wasting time to fill up on fuel, so let's go mediums, and then hopefully these tyres will run out with my fuel. I don't know why that's there. You don't need to put anything in, mate. Okay, so we are on auto drive up to the exit, and then we're going to get chucked straight out. Go! I have to admit, even though this game is slightly mad, it's been quite tame so far. Nothing really insane happening. All the taps have been gentle love taps, and everyone then just slows right down. Couple of brake checks, admittedly, but so far, all good. And I actually think I'm starting to get the hang of how you corner this thing. Just a gentle tap, it's all fine. Just testing track limits. Go. Passing a few more in the pits. Oh, and I tell you what, I'm getting some momentum here. This is nice. Todd, I've only just noticed that the leader is C. I'm guessing that means champion. I don't know why I would just say, you know, L for leader, 1 for first. I suppose we'll play a 1. Sorry. That's what I get for critiquing the game. I'm now in the wall. And clearly we were a lap down as we're about to unlap ourselves. Up to 15th. Oh, low fuel. Okay. Do I just go... Yeah, actually, I'm going to go straight in. Considering how quickly the fuel ran out, I'm not going to take any risk. I'm not running out of fuel. So let's wazz that up to the top. I'm going to revert to what I did last time, and I'm going to go hard tyre, full tank, and go for the strategy of trying to go into the pits less than other people. And that was very helpful. Expecting a slightly longer pit stop this time around. No, I've just realised it doesn't matter how much fuel you do or don't put in, it's 7 seconds every time.
They're getting on you. Leave them behind.
I will try.
They're getting on you. Leave them behind.
I'm still trying. Yeah, so there's no point in going in for a quicker pit stop to not fill up, because the pit stops last the same regardless, so I might as well just, you know, always go on the hard tyre and a full tank of fuel and just try and do less pit stops. I think that's pretty much the strategy. It takes a bit of the intrigue out of it, but oh well, at least I know what I need to do now. So as we get to the slipstream, watch for people on exit. And there's been some nice moves by me, actually, I'm going to say. I think I've done quite well there. Up to 22nd. Starting to work out how to race against these guys. Is this the leader that we can see now? Or is it the purple car that's the leader? So we try and unlap ourselves on track. It's not, there's a few cars though in the way. Ouch! Oh, that momentum gone. Back into the top 20. I don't want to sound like a broken record here, guys, but that is exactly why you use the infield. Incredibly, I've gotten away without damage, which I think is rightly so, because I would have been screwed over there. So we're back in the queue again. Closed right up to the leader, although I think we're probably a lap down on the leader. It's good to be in the top 20 this early in the race. Okay, here we go, time for the restart, and look at the spread, look at the gap that is now building before we even get going again. I'm going to get told to go. Leader's already through turn 1. Is it crazy? Gotta watch out for the purple ones, they're erratic. Oh, you'll see he was erratically out the way. Oh, God. That's what I get for criticising someone else's driving. I immediately do something stupid. Ooh. Excuse you, mate. Ooh, careful. No, and there we go. There's the call. Just after a big slide as well. I do wonder if it's because of the sliding. Oh no, 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 no! go. Okay, that was definitely caused by the tyre situation. Stick it on higher. Oh, do I go back to mediums actually? Because I don't feel like the amount of time you spend on the hard tyre is that much more. And I feel like there's a bit more grip in the mediums. Let's try mediums. I mean, another 7 point... I'm pretty sure it was 7.23 before. They're consistent, I'll give them that. Although, unfortunately, no one else has decided to come in at the start of that full course caution. So now, I'm all the way back in 31st. So all of that early good work has been undone. Okay, here we go again, and look, the leader's already on the back straight because I'm so far down this time. Dear me, right, but let's try and make up some places quickly. Just misjudged that one slightly. Just like, it's not worth making any form of contact with them. They lose so much momentum. Here we go, let's go, let's go.
Are you going to break the machine?
I'm trying not to. Do you have to say it every time?
That's the way to go. Go.
To our teammate and another purple menace. Oh god! I think that's the first time I've gone side by side through a corner without madness. Thank you to my teammate for backing out. Back markers in the mix now as well. See, it's good now, I'm up to 15th, but I know that these tyres are probably coming to the end of their stint very, very soon.
It's about time to change the tires.
Exactly, there we go. So we are now past the halfway point of the race. We are once again up in 15th, but it's all about to go away. I suppose that's one way of entering the pits. I might just top it up a little bit, because I have realised even though you're not going to save any time by not filling up in a pit stop, it might still be quicker to have lighter fuel when you're out. Again, I may be giving this game a bit too much credit for it to model something like that when you have a man shouting "Goal!" and then stuff at you, but it's done some of the things, why not do some other of the things? A couple of back markers coming past us. We've not lost too many places, it's not bad, but the leader is behind us, and I have no idea how many laps the leader is ahead of us, so that's not great. Rude. I've just been on an out lap. Up your pace. You know. I'm running in a little bit of a no man's land at the minute.
Your pace is up, that's the way to go.
We've just dropped our personal best fastest lap of the race so far. Is that alright for you? Have I upped the pace enough? Yep. Try and get round. And it's for position. Spent a lot of the time, it seems like, in 15th in this race. Go, that's a bit better. All of them back markers. Great. I feel like he checked down mid-corner. Ah, yeah, I've got damage. Sticking on mediums, I think. Felt pretty quick on the mediums. Leader, we're going to come out ahead of the leader just. Oh, and there's the pace car. Oh, this is going to be slightly new then. So there is the actual leader of the race behind us. Don't think the game is going to be as advanced as to do what it does in real life and give us a chance to, you know, get the lap back. That would be nice, but nope, looks like we are going to lead the queue away. Should be fun. Quite sadly, this is the closest we've actually been to the leader on track in this game ever. Here we go. The restart is on. So we're going to have quite a bit of clear road for a little bit, so let's see if we can just drive with our fresh medium tyres and escape the clutches of the leader.
They're gaining on you. Leave them behind.
Ooh. Oh, wow, they are quick. Oh, and then they go into the pits.
Your pace is up. That's the way to go.
I'm sorry. How on earth is the leader out already? Are you kidding? How has this pit stop only been that short? To go down the pit lane and then have the 7th? Not a chance. How on earth am I supposed to compete with that when he's got supercharged pit stops? Alright, let's hope I can hold this gap to the leader until my next pit stop, because then I would love to see what happens when I go in the pits and come out, because I will not rejoin ahead of him or even close to him. Oh!
Are you going to break the machine?
Certainly not if I'm going to drive like that. Come on. Well, considering I've just given up a load of time doing that, it's no longer going to be a fair experiment. What a... There we go, there's the call. I've actually done a decent job at kind of restoring some of that gap. Ooh! Literally about to go into the pits, crash into a wall, get damage, miss the pits, yellow flag, for f***'s sake. Although, this might actually work in my favour, because I feel like the pace car has picked up the leader, and I'm still getting to go around. I basically got my lap back. That's actually worked out quite nicely for me. Okay, I'm going to go on the hard tyre, because actually, now knowing that the leader has such quick pit stops, I need to just minimise my time in the pits. Oh, at some point in the race I have managed a 37.8. Unless that's just my best lap overall. I feel like that's this race, so... yeah, cool. In the 37s, that's better. So we are about to come down to the final 10 laps. I'm hoping that that puts me back on the lead lap, but I'm actually not sure. Like 8 or 9 laps I could do one stint on. Could I stay out from here to the end? Be pushing it, but I certainly need to just drive sensibly and not have lots of slideys, which is the technical professional term for that. I mean, look at how much earlier he's been able to just set off, but right, forget it, it's fine, it's fine. It's the game, play the game. A little bit aggressive on the move there, but I want to just get it done. Christ! Okay, the back of these again. And again, I'm going to the outside, which I don't know why. Why are you braking mid-corner, you f***ing clown? Now we're all back markers as well. So that's great. Ooh, why were they suddenly braking? back markers. Slightly unorthodox passing manoeuvre, but again it's another back marker. Cool. Oh. Forgive me, I find it slightly unnatural to just brake in the middle of a high speed. I mean, I've got damage, so I need to go in. So I might as well make sure I've got fresh tyres all the way to the end. We're probably going to get going again with 4 racing laps to go. It's another 7-second 0.23 pit stop. Thanks to the AD Gun crew, they've been so consistent all day. Honestly, I drove for ages and didn't pass anyone who was on the same lap as me. I mean, at the minute, there's literally no one behind me. It almost feels like I'm at the back of the queue. Even the... What is... I feel like that one restart where I started at the front of the queue has kind of screwed me over now. Okay, we will have 4 racing laps. No more pit stops required as long as I can keep it out the wall. Previous best of 8th. The win is probably just like literally driving away at full speed now. Let's see what we can work our way up to. Here we go. Hopefully the final restart. I just need to get past them. Flipping heck, I'm really risking it now. Crying out loud. All these cars I'm streaming past, I think I've just passed someone in the pits. Oh, and the leader has disappeared, so we were a lap down on the leader even still. Damn. I don't know where we lost that entire lap to the leader from, but... Okay.
Okay, last one lap.
Just when I feel like I understand how to race these guys, I get brake checked by my own teammate, I wipe them out completely, and for the second time playing this game, we are going to finish under caution. So that was a little bit more serious of an attempt than the first time around. I'm kind of thinking a bit more about how to beat this game, and the first thing is, I cannot be qualifying at the back. I can get through those first few places easily, and we finished 10th this time, 2 places down on our best. But the time lost, from starting low down, too much. Need to qualify better. But I learned how to drive the car with a slightly more aggressive setup. So maybe I'll just go all the way next time and just go 1-1, lowest wings. To be honest, I was only going to do one of these videos to kind of celebrate the Indy 500, but I might try and squeeze another one in very soon. But I feel like this is going to be a challenge. I feel like finishing in the top 20, we can do quite comfortably. Hell, we've had 2 top 10s. But trying to bridge the gap into like the top 5 and catching the leader, especially when the man does like God mode pit stops. But if I want a Triple Crown and an Indy 500 win, that's what I'm going to have to do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. So yeah, I'm going to do another attempt at this very soon, because it's got its hooks into me. It's not fun and quirky anymore now. I've not broken the machine, but it's broken me.